Hey guys, DJunQT back with their 2 cents no one asked for, and today we're discussing none other than SM's new boy group RIIZE. RIIZE is SM's new boy group that debuted September 4th of 2023, also making them one of the very few first groups starting the 5th generation. RIIZE is a 7-member boy group. The members include Sohee, Yoonsuk, Anton, Wonbin, former NCT members Sungchan and Shotaru, and Sunghyun, who is currently on hiatus with no update on his stance within the group. RIIZE really made waves when they debuted, and even before they debuted they were highly talked about, especially with their pre-debut song, Siren, which was released on August 7th of 2023. It was evident that these boys would be big. But then the bullshit commenced. Before we continue, I want to say I've talked about RIIZE in one of my former videos about hate trains, which was very evident at the time that people were threatened by their potential. But with everything that's been happening recently, I've slowly began to realize that RIIZE is being targeted by something more than just other fandoms hating on them. So let's talk about it. Before they came out, as I've said before, they've had accusations thrown against them in order to thwart their popularity, such as the Sohee bar incident, and the bullying accusations, and even plastic surgery claims. I just knew at that moment RIIZE was not going to catch a break. I just didn't expect it to spiral like it has now. But it was clear to me someone, or maybe even a coalition of people, had it out for RIIZE when Sunghyun got put on hiatus. On the 23rd of November, 2023, member Sunghyun was put on indefinite hiatus due to accusations such as him having a girlfriend and supposedly going to a hotel, which is crazy to me that it was even blown up, because are they not supposed to be human? Have you seen the members? Very good-looking gentlemen. Why would it surprise anyone if they had girlfriends prior or even currently? I need bitches to touch grass and get a life, because you'll never be picked. Anyways, moving on, after that incident, Sunghyun had an Instagram live with TXT's Subin, a conversation between two idol friends who happened to mention Les Seraphim's Yoonchae, who is also an idol under the same company as TXT. It's no surprise they're probably all friends. Nonetheless, what's more mind-boggling is that the recorded and leaked Instagram only initially had 3 viewers, which eventually went down to 2 viewers. So question is, who screen recorded the live? It's not like they didn't know the consequences it would bring by leaking it, so obviously it was done on purpose. And to that point, Sunghyun was eventually put on hiatus during their Talk Saxy promotions. Now SM did come out and say they're gathering evidence and will take legal action, but have yet to since then actually take any action. Sunghyun got the brunt of it, and when he went on hiatus it stopped for a while. I personally don't think SM is doing anything until they actually make some shit shake. I think they're being lazy, and the future of RIIZE worries me the longer this goes on. I think SM thought that if they put Sunghyun on hiatus it would stop, but the thing is it didn't. It was quiet for a little bit, but obviously whoever it was or whoever they are is not finished, because they came back to finish everyone off, and I mean everyone, lol. I'm laughing, but I'm actually kinda teed off right now. So he recently had an old picture leaked of him kissing a guy friend on the cheek. Now netizens want to try to label him as you know what, which is not a problem at all, but in a homophobic place like Korea with those type of accusations and you're an idol, oh babes, you might just be finished. But that wasn't enough, because Anton also had a picture of him leaked of him holding a girl's hand, all within the same time frame, to which they've had to do a live apologizing, and SM still has yet to take any real action. I'm actually so heated they had to apologize for literally just living their life. But my thing is, these were very private moments. Like, tell me you're snooping around their life to gather all this information without telling me, like you're obsessed. But that didn't stop RIIZE's success, because even with Sunghyun on hiatus, RIIZE did well. Won awards, collab stages with seniors, praised and mentioned by seniors, brand deals, magazine shoots, paid billboards by fans, talked about on YouTube channels and Korean talk shows and variety shows, ranking high on charts. Heck, even Wonbin recently came in first for Korean brand deals reputation rankings. RIIZE is everywhere in Korea right now. Ask the nearest K-pop stan there, and 9 times out of 10 they'll probably stand RIIZE. You can't go anywhere without seeing one of the members' face somewhere, and everyone wants to be in the same room as them because they know their impact, even seniors in the industry, and that's saying something. It might sound like I'm glazing, but I'm not even exaggerating right now. RIIZE is really doing their big one, and they are doing extremely well for a new 5th gen group who just debuted despite the attempts to stain their name. I'm not surprised they have people foaming at the mouth and seething with envy and jealousy. It's nothing new that groups get hate thrown on them, but all these incidents back to back are just a little too convenient, spaced out. Yes, but random, absolutely not. To be honest, I usually don't pay attention to these type of incidents, and although I know of a lot of K-pop groups, I don't keep up with all of them. I have a select few I keep up with, and RIIZE is one of them. So with RIIZE being one of the boy groups I consider interesting enough to tune into, I'm worried that it may affect the whole group. Because if they end up disbanding because of these bullshit scandals, I'm going to blow a fuse because I'm actually looking forward to what RIIZE will do in the future. They've barely just got started and they have so much more to offer that it'd be a shame for something like that to happen to them. And quite frankly, RIIZE isn't RIIZE without all 7 members. So while I'd love to think it was just sayings because they're crazy like that, I honestly think it's something more. Probably ex-trainees that didn't make it and are bitter seeing RIIZE succeed, but there's another culprit in my mind, which is that it's someone already within the industry that's threatened or irritated by RIIZE's presence, and I actually don't think it would be far-fetched to say a company or various companies are behind it either. Either way, it's very clear to me that these are very pathetic targeted attacks. Tell me what you think, and who you think could be behind it. RIIZE is 7, cutie out.